Don't look down. That's what the message said. No sender, no number, just those three words lighting up my phone screen at 2:13 a.m. I should have ignored it. Anyone sane would have. But I'm not just anyone. I'm a runner. Not the casual kind. Not the morning jog around the block type. I live for rooftops, gaps, ledges, the kind of movement that turns a city into a playground. People online call it parkour. For me, it's freedom. And that night, it turned into something else. I was already out when the text came in. Chicago was quiet in that strange, empty way it gets after midnight. Wind cutting between buildings, sirens far off, streetlights buzzing like they're alive. I stood on top of a six-story parking garage, staring at the gap between me and the next building, about 8 feet across. Easy jump. I cracked my neck, backed up, and sprinted. 3 steps. 2. 1. I launched. Midair, everything went silent. That perfect moment where gravity forgets you exist. Then my feet hit concrete. Clean landing. No stumble. I smiled. That's when my phone buzzed. Don't look down. I frowned. Looked around. No one. Probably a prank, I thought. Still, something about it felt off. I stepped closer to the edge anyway, and I looked down. The street below wasn't empty anymore. At first, I thought it was shadows. Then the shadows moved. Dozens of them. No, not shadows. People. Or what used to be people. They stood too still, heads tilted at unnatural angles, arms hanging too long like they'd been stretched. And all of them were looking up at me. My chest tightened. Yeah, nah. I backed away from the edge. My phone buzzed again. Run. I didn't hesitate. I sprinted across the rooftop, jumped a vent, climbed a low wall, and launched myself toward the next building. But the second my feet hit, I heard it, a sound I've never heard before. Like wet footsteps, behind me. I turned. Nothing, just empty rooftop. My breathing got louder, too loud. Then, slap, right behind me. I spun around again, still nothing. But the sound was closer now. Slap, slap, like bare feet hitting concrete. Fast. Catching up. I ran, vaulted a railing, jumped another gap, climbed a fire escape without slowing down. The sounds followed me, always just behind, never visible. My phone buzzed again. Don't let it touch you. What is it? I muttered. No response, just the sound. Slap, slap, slap. Closer. I hit a narrow rooftop with barely any space. Dead end. Across from me, another building. Too far. At least 12 feet, maybe more. Normally? Possible. Right now? Risky. Behind me. Slap. Right at the edge of the roof. I could feel it now. Cold, like something breathing without air. My phone buzzed again. Jump. Of course it said that. Of course. I backed up, heart pounding so hard it felt like it was shaking my vision. One shot. If I missed, I didn't want to think about what would happen if it caught me. I ran. Every step felt heavier, like something was pulling me back. 3 steps, 2, slap, right behind me. I jumped. Midair. Something brushed my ankle. Cold, wet, wrong. I almost lost my balance. But I forced my body forward, reached out, and barely caught the ledge. My fingers screamed as they gripped concrete. I hung there, feet dangling. Below me, nothing. No street, no lights, just darkness. Endless. I pulled myself up as fast as I could, rolled onto the roof, and stayed there, gasping for air. Silence. No footsteps, no movement, just wind. I laughed. Short, nervous. I'm good, I'm good. My phone buzzed again. I didn't want to check it, but I did. It can climb. A hand grabbed the ledge, right where mine had been. Long fingers, too long, skin stretched tight over bone, then another hand, then its head slowly rose into view. Its face, if you can call it that, was smooth. No eyes. No nose, just a wide, open mouth stretching across its entire head, and it was smiling. At me. I stumbled back. Nope, nope, nope. It climbed onto the roof in one fluid, unnatural motion. Then it stood there, still, like it was waiting. My phone buzzed. Don't stop moving. Got it. I turned and ran again. This time, it didn't just follow. It chased, fast, faster than me. Its footsteps weren't slaps anymore. They were thunder. It vaulted obstacles without slowing. Climbed walls like gravity didn't exist, and every time I risked a glance back, it was closer. Closer. I spotted a ladder leading down into an alley. Bad idea. Runners don't go down. Down is where you get trapped. But I didn't have a choice. I slid down the ladder, hit the ground, and sprinted through the alley. The air felt thicker down there, heavier, like I was running through something unseen. Behind me, it landed. Hard. Too hard. Like something that didn't understand limits. The alley stretched longer than it should have. I knew this city. This alley wasn't this long. I buzzed again. I almost ignored it. But I checked. It's learning you. What does that even mean? I shouted. No answer. Just the sound of it getting closer. At the end of the alley, a wall. No exits, no doors. Nothing. Dead end. I turned around slowly. It stood there, blocking the way back, head tilted, mouth stretching wider. Like it knew. Like it understood. My phone buzzed one last time. I looked down, hands shaking. Don't look down. Again? What? Then I realized I was standing near a manhole cover, and it was slightly open, a gap, dark, endless, just like the drop earlier. I looked back at the thing. It stepped closer, slow this time, enjoying it. I looked at the hole, then back at it. Yeah, nah. I kicked the manhole cover open and jumped. As I fell, I heard it scream, not angry, not frustrated, but something worse. Hungry. I hit water. Cold. Deep. And when I surfaced, I was alone, no footsteps, no creature, no messages. My phone was dead. They found me the next morning, half conscious in a drainage tunnel miles from where I started. I told them everything. They said it was shock, adrenaline, hallucinations. Maybe they're right. Maybe it was all in my head, but I still run, still jump, still chase that feeling. Only now. Sometimes when I'm midair, I feel something brush my ankle, and my phone, it turns on by itself every time, with the same message, writing.